Wicked with about a month to go at Burswood. It is the big couch at Mix 94.5. Lucy Durack, Jemma Rix. Welcome back, girls.
Thank you very much.
I've got to say, Jem, you play the green girl.
Yes.
Green girl.
I can see behind your neck. Green.
There's always some green left, isn't there?
There's green behind the back of her neck.
Yeah.
In my ears, fingernails are still green. I'm a mess.
Your skin still looks great. I remember when you came in last, I said, are you not worried about this? Because months and months of green paint on your skin, but it's coming up good. Your skin looks lovely.
Yeah, I've got makeup on. But, it is a MAC makeup, so it's a relatively gentle kind of makeup to have. But, yeah, doing it, as many times as I do it, I do have breakouts, that's for sure.
Lucy, have you run out of family members to come and see this show?
Surprisingly not.
468 at the opening night.
No, it's been the most bizarre thing because we've been doing it now for the Wicked itself for like 3.5 years, and you're lucky if you've got one person in the audience. And in Perth, I've got like people who I went to school every day. I seem to have family members of family members and friends of friends and high school teachers and so many different people. It's been really amazing.
And your character, Luce, to bleed into this really funny character that you've got now?
I definitely have kind of added stuff. I keep getting told to pull back stuff as well.
She has evolved then.
Yeah, she has definitely evolved. And there's lots of things that I've put in that have been taken out, but there's some things that have been put in that I've somehow managed to sneak back in and just keep there. And but yeah, Jem will probably be able to tell you. She's forever changing.
Oh, forever. And that's what makes it so fun and real, So it doesn't get stale. It's always
And occasionally something will happen by accident. Like I'll do something completely by accident and I'll get this big laugh and I'll think, what was that? Quick, remember that. So you can do it again.
Write it down.
You should tell them about what happened last night.
I do baton twirling with the wand, and it's something that, I practiced a lot. I'm usually pretty good, and yesterday, it might have been because I had to fly back to Sydney for like 4 hours to do a quick photo shoot and fly back again during the day. So I was a tiny bit tired, but I was feeling really good, so maybe it wasn't even that, but I smashed myself in the face with the wand, like really hard, and I've got a big bruise.
She's got a bruise.
Like up on my cheekbone.
Yeah.
Could the crowd tell?
Yeah, I got a few tweets going, oh, you're right.
Ouch.
Unco.
And you girls have been in Perth now for a while. Did you miss out on the Perth lurgy where everyone got sick and went down for 3 weeks?
We're knocking on wood right now. Yes,
our
we've been all right.
got sick.
He was sick. David Harris, our Fiero, was sick all last week.
Yeah.
But we've been...
Say that again.
It's all right. Shane's doctor. He's on standby for you. In case I can give my cold.
But we haven't yet, so
we've been lucky. And I mean, I've had the best sort of nurse/doctor in that my mum's been home cooking me meals every night. That's the thing. So I've been really.
We actually copped it when Bert was crook because the night we went, he wasn't here, right? And I've got to say, the guy who filled in was fantastic. He's
incredible. Rodney Dobson, who's a Perth guy actually as well.
Yeah,
he's great, and he's normally our Dr. Dillerman, our goat.
Yeah,
but he steps up and he's the wizard understudy when Bert's not there.
Hey Jemma, your voice, right? We read about it and we heard about it, right? I hadn't seen you live. Do you sometimes send out one of those notes and watch the crowd just stop in awe? Because that was what it was like on the night we were there.
Yeah, it's pretty special that I get to sort of push myself vocally with this role. I think that so many people have these amazing voices but don't have these songs to sing. So I'm lucky that I can showcase what I can do, but also it's challenging every day for me. But it is pretty special when I finish, like the moment like Defying Gravity when I'm flying. And it's like the audience actually hits you with the screams and the applause. Like it's really special. Like what a job.
We're privileged to have good seats right up the front. And do you guys see the crowd? Can you see? Because I was looking,
really.
I was like this.
We know them.
He had banners and signs.
Remember us from telethon?
But I think it's a good thing that we can't see, because otherwise you'd focus on people and you'd look at people too much. It's kind of like a dark wash, so you don't really focus on any individual people.
You can't hear a lot either. Like sometimes audience members come up and say, "Oh, the people behind us were talking so much," and you think, "Oh, we never hear anything like that, really."
No.
So it's quite good. Like it's a bit of a sort
There's
of
a wall.
Well,
in
it'll
a
be
way.
a problem for you if Mum's telling you there's some bit of spittle on your mouth or something.
Yeah, I know.
Get off.
What is the end game now? Like Perth is soon, and that's it. That's it. You finished. You retire. You go. You pack up your green.
Both going to go and win Tony's.
Well, there's always that. Gemma's heading with the show.
Yep, to Asia. So we're heading to Asia. Cool. So that'll be exciting. But Lucy's on to bigger and better
finishing
things.
After nearly 4 years. It'll be 2 months under 4 years from when I was first cast as Glinda, and I sort of had decided months and months ago that was it. Sort of because I need to try and see if I can do something else, because I'm not sure if I can, because I've been doing this for such a long time. So I'm starting a new musical actually actually the following week called Strange Bedfellows in Melbourne.
Great.
Which will be fun.
No
and
rest for
different.
the wicked.
No.
Straight back into
And
it.
what will you both miss about Perth? Like, you are a Perth girl anyway, but what's that restaurant or that bar or the place that you've kind of got hooked on?
I've really got to know Subiaco so well because I actually grew up in City Beach, but my parents moved to Subiaco last year. And so all of the little cafes and cafe we go to all the time. And yesterday I went to Eamon Sullivan's new cafe just in Louis Baxter's. It was really cute and really good coffee. So
Bucla, have you been there?
Bucla, yes, up the street. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
The Walk Cafe in Subi. There's so much. I mean, just Wagamama's. I get the miso ramen every week in between shows. I'm going to miss so much. I think because I've had 3 months living back at home, it's actually kind of going to be harder than ever before leaving Perth because I've sort of settled back in, and I do love it so much, and I love being around the family, and I love this town so much. So I think it's going to be really emotional to leave again.
Yeah, I've been living in Applecross, so it's such a beautiful little spot, and I've been running across on the water there, and it's just beautiful. So I'm going to really miss that because this winter here is so mild. Like it's not really.
You're
besides
kidding. It's freezing.
Oh no way! Nothing compared to Melbourne and
Horrible.
Sydney. So I'm going to probably miss that definitely.
You
It's a
might miss
beautiful
this
place.
girl too a little bit.
We can't even talk about it.
Okay, sorry.
We get too emotional.
We literally
Sorry,
cannot
don't look
talk
at her.
about it.
Stop talking. She's tearing up. Stop.
No. It's going to be really tough.
Really
and I think
tough.
for me, because I'm still going to be continuing on, so I will feel, quite lost a little bit for a while.
You've got to like the new girl.
Oh, yeah, well, of course, which I'm sure I will, but yeah, it's just, we've had so much
hear
time
she's
together.
a bitch.
Oh, Kimber, you got the job.
Hey, guys, can you stick around while we play a new game called I Can't Believe It's Not a Musical?
Oh, really?
Yes. Sounds right up our alley.
The girls are going to sing a scene from a movie, and all you need to do is tell us what the movie is. So let's get into it with the girls from Wicked.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. How's Mum?
Good.
How's Dad? Good. How's Trace?
Good.
How are you?
Good.
How's Steve?
He's all right.
Good.
We could just chat for hours.
Beautiful. Oh, girls.
Sweaty palm.
And for those playing at home, the answer of that movie the girls were singing there is The Castle. And there's no prize because we've already given it away.
Yeah, sorry, this is a podcast, which means it's done after the event. But thanks for being part of the event, and we'll be doing this again next week. All kinds of goodies coming up on Mix 94.5's Big...